Welcome back. This is Steve Moore with Intakt. Love to show you a few more features of the software. Looks like I need to share my screen again, so I'll do that and then start over. Okay, here we go. Welcome back. This is Steve Moore with Intakt. I'd like to show you a few more features of our software. So at this point, you have a schedule built. You've established your area maps. We've already talked about the work plan and how that works. But let's say we want to create more phases to our plan. So a phase is a unique series of tasks. And so this interior phase, for example, has like floor prep, fire sprinkler, overhead mechanical, some of those the rough-ins and finish work. But let's say we want to create a new phase for structural or for exteriors. I'm going to jump back into Intakt settings. So any changes you make in this window gets propagated throughout the entire schedule. So this is where you make the bulk changes. If you go back into the schedule view, this is where you'd make individual, unique changes. So if I wanted to increase the duration on this one task a couple of days, it would just be that one task that gets that change. So I'm gonna drop that back down to the standard 5 days. And let's say I get that same task here, I think it was. Sorry, I'm gonna go into its task properties. And if I make this 7 days here, you'll notice it shows that this one's unique from the other ones. It's unique from the task period, so it gives those indicators. If I hit save, you'll notice now that task, the duration has changed on all of that task. So yeah, individual changes you make here, bulk changes you make back in here. So I'm gonna jump right to that setting and bring it back down to standard. And we could do a whole video on task properties. Maybe we could do that after this one. So let's say, so right now we built this phase. I'm actually gonna rename it. I'm gonna call this interiors. But now let's add a second phase. And I'll call this, I guess I'll just call this structural. And I'm not going to reinvent the wheel. I'm going to actually copy all the same floors from the previous phase. But I'm going to, you know what? Yeah, let's see. I'll choose another project that should hopefully have some structural stuff to it. Maybe I'll find this multi-phase. Okay, those aren't structural tasks, but you know what? Close enough. And this time, let's give them let's do a 4-day tact on them. Go crazy, quick. So now you'll notice this structural phase below that. Let's re-sequence those with structural on top. And we all know that you need to have the structure before you start building things out, but maybe we'll go like a little ways into the structural. I'm gonna edit links, and actually, sorry about that. I'm gonna say this task, it's gonna need this as a predecessor. You notice it grays out all the tasks that would create circular logic or circular dependencies if I selected these, so it saves you from creating some of those errors. And it created this relationship. And now you'll notice that the that phase is following the other phase. There are simpler ways of creating relationships. For example, I can just tap a task and I can even tap a sequence there, but I'll just link those in sequence. Create another video about creating different sequences of tasks, but there is a really simple basic tutorial on creating phases. Well, thank you for watching this short video. We have plenty more on our YouTube channel to check out. We'll see you on the next one.